I found him walking into the room, and he says to me, "Listen, I'm Samson today." I looked at him like this. I said, "Forget it. Don't be ridiculous, man. You don't even last 2 minutes. Do you know my husband before you? I can't even tell you. It was something I won't even go into it." He said, "What are you saying, woman? You're talking to me about someone you were married to." At that moment, I said, "What do you want me to do? You were the one who walked into the room acting all cocky, going on, saying things you won't do. Every time I believe you and listen to you, and in the end, I'm the one who suffers. Listen, I don't want any talk about this." He said, "Just hear me out. Believe me, this time I'll do what you want. And honestly, I'll make you not believe what happens. I'll amaze you. I'll dazzle you with everything." I said, "Are you sure about that?" He said, "Of course. Honestly, everyone, when it comes to this, what am I supposed to do? Is it in my hands? There's no one like me. A beautiful, curvy woman, as they say. The ultimate bombshell. Something like those movies you watch. Those racy ones." Anyway, I said, "Fine. Why not? But listen, this is your last chance." "What does that mean?" I said, "It means, honey, I'm someone who doesn't have kids. And you know that very well. I'm only married to be happy in my married life. If that's not going to happen, don't be a burden on me. Just divorce me, and we'll each go our own way. We've been together for 1.5 years now, and I think 1.5 years is enough. I've put up with you long enough." He said, "What are you saying? You only married me because," I said, "Yes, honey, I want to marry a man who makes me feel like a woman. When I'm with him, I feel like he's the most masculine man alive. And he does things with me I never even imagine. So if you're going to change my way of thinking, forget it." And I really did give him that last chance, like I said. At first, he was going at it hard, like they say. The new broom sweeps clean. But within 2 minutes, things completely died down. I said, "See? Didn't I tell you that you only last 2 minutes? There you go, they didn't even pass yet. Guess what? Leave me and go find somewhere else to sleep. I can't even stand to look at your face." Without saying a single word, he took his stuff and walked out of the room. And I stayed sitting on my bed thinking, what happened? How could all this happen? How could you settle for this? Settle for less than the bare minimum? But why? And I started remembering my first husband and what used to happen, which I'm going to tell you about now. But first, I want you to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And hurry up and hit the notification bell so you get notified about everything new on my channel. Now, let's look at our story and see how we're going to solve this problem. And what is the problem that actually needs a solution? Because honestly, folks, when you hear this story, you'll change your minds about your wives. And then, every man listening to me will wish his wife was like this woman. I've told you, and it's up to you. Those who don't want to listen are free to go. Let's start our story. My name is Shadi, and my looks and body match my name exactly sweet. Doubly sweet, just like honey. Honestly, ever since I was created and God breathed life into me, I've been a woman. I became a woman who understands what it means to be a wife, a husband in marriage. Honestly, I can't even tell you how much of an appetite I had for that subject. I mean, day and night I thought about it, and I really wished to get married. And truly, I did get married. And honestly, My husband taught me things I didn't even know before. He was truly the best of men, and I couldn't imagine myself ever looking at any other man in the world besides him. Honestly, every night, we had to do it at least 3 times. To the point where I'd say to a man, hey, not like this, not like this. Go easy on yourself. He would say to me, why? As long as I have the health for it, why should I deprive you of it? I did say, I'm exhausted, I can't keep up with this. Must you do this all the time? Honestly, I can't handle it. He would say, oh Shahd, you don't realize the treasure you have in your hands. I kept fighting with him every day because of this issue, until he stopped coming near me altogether. At first, I was happy about it, but after a while, I found out he was going to get married, and I found out about it by accident. I said to him, you're going to marry someone else? He said, yes. I said, yes? What do you mean? You're going to marry someone else? Huh? Why on earth would you do that? Did you pick me up off the street or something? He said, let me tell you, you're a wife who doesn't appreciate the man she has. I said, me? I don't appreciate the man I have? He said, yes, proof is that I keep telling you what I need and want, and you're never there for me. And honestly, I'm just fed up with this whole thing. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Are you going to annoy me every time? I said, what does that mean? He said, it means I'm getting married no matter what you do. And besides, let me tell you, I'm a man whom God has given good health. I could marry 1, 2, 3, and even 4 wives if God allows. Why are you holding me back? You want it to be only you or nothing, and you're not even doing your duty. Do you know what you've done? You don't let me come near you or touch you. Do you want me to sin against God or do something wrong or forbidden? At the time, I didn't take it seriously. I thought he would surely change his mind and come back to me. Where would he find someone like me anyway? I am the best of the best, and he will never find a woman like me ever again. But the truth is, ever since he got married, he hasn't checked on me at all. Imagine, he doesn't even look for me. All we have between us is the household expenses, and that's it. And honestly, I didn't know what to do. I'm the one who did this to myself. I'm the one who made him drift away from me like this. I don't know what to do. I didn't know how to handle things. I tried hard to get him back, but it was no use. And of course, I became like a piece of furniture in the house, a chair or a table. He doesn't even come to see me. He just sends me the household money with one of his workers. I mean, he doesn't even bother to come and check on me. He's teaching me a lesson this way. But I surprised him and filed for divorce, and I won the case. Of course, that was with witness testimony proving he abandoned me. And naturally, the judge ruled in my favor. Since then, I've been living in my apartment, since he had registered it in my name. Anyway, I kept going, not knowing what to do with myself. I started getting on Facebook, meeting this one and talking to that one. Everything I was doing was just to try and forget him. Once, I met a guy, and he asked me to marry him after 3 months of talking. Honestly, I agreed. I thought, here's a man who will enter my life and treat me well. I thought all men were the same, and I really actually married him. I was happy that I got back at my first husband, but in the end, I only got back at myself. When I married him, on our wedding night, what can I say? It was like I was sitting with my sister. I asked him, what's wrong? What happened? What's with you? Is this how you normally are? He said, of course not. What are you saying? I'm just a bit nervous. So I said, okay. I just want you to relax and not be nervous. It's normal. But instead of a one-day problem, the same thing kept happening every day. Every day I'd console myself. It's okay. Tomorrow things will get better. He'll surely change. But it was no use. Every day was worse than the one before. I didn't know what to do, married. Yet not married until I reached my limit and told him it had to be today. So he divorced me. I don't know if he bought something from the pharmacy or what, but that day was something else. I thought he was finally cured and that everything was fine. But no, what happened was the opposite. The issue went in the other direction. He made things even worse. And after it used to be 5 or 10 minutes, it became 2 minutes. And I wish he even lasted that long. And I stayed in that situation until what happened between us, which is what I told you at the beginning. And since that day, I really don't know what to do. What do you advise me to do? Should I divorce and try to go back to my first husband? Or should I divorce and just keep living alone? And just forget about this whole thing. But even if I divorce and live alone, what will I do? I am a woman who cannot live like this. I need a husband in my life, and you surely understand what I mean. Honestly, I don't know what to do. I'm going crazy from all this thinking. I did this to myself. I was ungrateful for my life at first, so it was only natural for this to happen. But I regret it. Believe me, I regret it. And don't know what to do. And I wonder if I got divorced, my husband actually? Would he forgive me? I mean, my ex-husband, would he forgive me? And if he did come back, would we be like we were before? I think not. Especially since I found out that he's had a child with his new wife. That is why I want you to find a solution for me. I will wait for all your comments and read them carefully.